Oh, look at them. They're about 2 weeks old, and they are getting, some of them are getting their feathers.
Tiny pasty butt.
She got tiny pasty butt? Okay, let's see. So the pasty butt, when you first get your chicks in there, like a day or two old, a lot of chickens, a lot of baby chicks who are shipped to stores and things like that, typically will get pasty butt. And pasty butt is their poopies. Well, Daisy, leave it. Butt, leave it.
No, hold a second.
I know she's licking her butt. And pasty butt is when their poopies will get stuck to the bottom of their, I'm going to try to lift it up so you can see, it'll get stuck to the bottom of their vent. And you see here? And you can, when they start chirping, you can see it kind of like open up too. So that's their butt, and it's piles and piles of poop would just get like stuck there. And then, but if it gets stuck there, and if he stays there, then it plugs their anal cavity up and prevents them from excreting poop, which we all know that if you can't poop, you know, poop builds up in our body is toxic. And the little chicks, because they're so small, if the poop builds up like that inside their intestine, then, and you don't clear that off and they can't poop, then they will die within like a day or two of them having pasty butt. So pasty butt is an important thing to take care of when you get your baby chicks from a hatchery. So typically by the time the baby chicks are about a week old, they're done with the pasty butt. And a good way to prevent, besides cleaning off the pasty butt, another good way to prevent the pasty butt is to give them electrolytes and probiotics and their vitamins. So, and a lot of times at hatcheries or at homestead stores where you've got your chickens, they typically will give you a starter of these electrolytes and things to give to your baby chicks, because that stuff will help prevent diarrhea, because then like the diet mushy stuff gets all stuck on their feathers. The best way that I found to get rid of the pasty butt, like once it is on them, the best way that I found is just taking a paper towel, wetting it in warm water, and even taking a little bit of olive oil on another paper towel, like warmed olive oil. Not, again, I would like how, like with the baby, you test the temperature on your wrist. I did the same thing just to make sure that it's not too hot in case if it does get on the skin, it doesn't burn them. But I just warm up a little bit of olive oil, put it like a little dish, dip a paper towel in it, and then I take that paper towel and I wrap it around any of the feathers that have the pasty butt, you know, their poop, that have the poop stuck onto the feathers. And I just sit there for like a minute, and then it just loosens up, and then you can easily pull them off. A few of them, had so much on one. I mean, it was crazy. Like, how the heck, you're just like pooping maniac. It's just like stuck right there, and it was so hard on the feathers that I literally had to take a bowl of warm water and just hold her little bum inside the warm water and get it all soaked really well. And then I was able to take it off. A few feathers actually even came off, or a few of her fluff actually came off in the process. And then I just held her underneath the heating lamp, and then held her there, kind of ruffled that little area so it would dry completely, because I wanted it to dry completely before I left her inside her bin, you know, because when they're so tiny that just like the little bit of wetness that they get on them will chill their body. Even, oh, you might not even know this, when you're filling up the chick's water bin, it's best to fill it up with warm water, because you know, again, like that tepid bath kind of water, warm water, because them drinking cold water can chill their body up so much that it'll drop their temperature greatly. So, because they're so tiny, so every little bit, so, you know, of drying will help them. If you like this video, please give it a wing up. If you know of any other people who are interested in homesteading or starting chicks, please share. And if you're not part of our group, hit subscribe. Thank you so much, everyone.